This is Megan Sands. On this edition of Polytalk, we'll be talking with students about the new recreational center that's projected to open fall of 2014. What have you heard about it that seems most interesting?
I've just seen pictures of it, and it looks really nice. I heard that there's going to be a rock climbing area, so that looks cool.
It's going to be the tallest on the West Coast.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I haven't really heard much about it, but I've seen a couple pictures, so I don't really know that much.
Do you feel like it's going to bring more people, like commuters, to stay on campus and kind of give them more activities?
Yeah. Especially if you have an on-campus gym instead of leaving campus, especially sometimes I have really big breaks. Mm-hmm. So I would just come work out here and then.
Do you use the current gym
on
campus? No. But you feel like you'd use the rec center more than that?
Yeah.
Cool. Does it sound exciting to you?
It does, but I just feel a little bummed because I won't really be here when it's finished being built. So.
Are you going to have already graduated?
No, probably 2014 or 2015.
Oh, okay. Well, if it is finished by the time when you're still here, do you think you would use it?
Honestly, probably not, because I commute to campus and I'm not involved in any sports. So I think if I went there, it'd be to watch things, but not really to run the track myself.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard? And you know that they're going to add on an additional fee for the rec center, kind of like how they do for ASI and for the gym.
No.
It's going to be about $140.
Oh no, that's ridiculous.
So how does that make you feel, kind of paying for it if you're not sure if you're going to use it or not?
I don't really like it, honestly. To pay $140, I mean, that's 2 weeks of gas right there.
Do you feel like it's going to kind of add to the Cal Poly campus, kind of give us more?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it's going to add to the campus for the people who do live on campus, because it'll give them something else to do, since a lot of the things on campus are closed during the weekend. So maybe it'll bring up less of the commuter feel that we have here, but as of right now, it's just construction, so it's really nothing.
Are you looking forward to its completion at all, or do you think?
I'm excited. When I came in as a freshman, they mentioned it in orientation, and I thought it was really cool. Mm-hmm. I was really excited for the prospect of a rock climbing wall and swimming, all things that I like to do. So I'm excited. I think it's a cool prospect, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's something we absolutely have to need. Mm-hmm. I mean, first, I'm a graphic design major, and I would love to have lights that work in the art building.
Do you feel like you might use it, being a commuter?
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to come back to school and stuff, but I don't want to sweat during breaks and go back to school or go back to class or whatever.
How do you feel about having to pay there's going to be a $140 fee for everyone?
I would pay it if I were to use it, but I don't think that's fair to pay it if we're not going to use it.
I would use it if there wasn't an extra charge, because I have to save my money for other stuff. Mm-hmm. But I might use it depending on how significant it is, how nice it is, probably how much I can do.
Do you use the current gym on campus?
I don't use the one over there. I use the free one that residents can use.
Oh, okay.
In the housing service offices, because it's free. I do wish I could use that one, because I don't even have $18 a month to even pay for that.
Are you excited about it?
I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of bummed because I'm going to be graduating next year, so I don't think I'll be able to really enjoy it, but I think for the future Cal Poly students, that's going to be something that's really beneficial for them. Mm-hmm. So.
Do you live on campus?
Yeah, I live in the village.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been affected at all by construction? Or
well, my path, I usually take my path from the village to campus or to class. Usually right where there's construction. And so that kind of hindered my route a little bit, but other than that, it hasn't really affected me.
Oh, okay.
Not that much. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about, since you might not be here, what do you think about students having to pay the mandatory $140?
See, I think that's kind of a problem because, we're all different. Some of us might be having some financial issues, or some of us, we're already paying a lot in tuition and stuff like that. And so I think having a mandatory $140 or that fee, I think it's just going to be another burden on students. Even though I understand, it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility, I think maybe it should have been addressed to the students as a whole. First off, if that's something they wanted, because if we're going to be paying for it, we got to, really know that we're going to be paying for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think again, some students have jobs, some students don't. Some students might be struggling a little bit. So I don't really agree with the whole mandatory fee. I don't think it's such a good idea.
Yeah, I heard it was going to be massive, and lots of activities are going to be offered.
It's going to have an indoor track field and a swimming pool and barbecue.
Cool. Do you guys live on campus?
No.
No, you guys commute? Do you feel like you guys will use it when it's finished?
I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'd have the time to do a lot there. Maybe once or twice a quarter at most, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Like maybe a few times, but not consistently every day.
Yeah. What do you guys feel about having to pay the $140 fee tacked onto your tuition?
I would definitely be opposed to that, just because I already have a gym membership. I pay $25 a month for that, and then to not have the option to pay the fees, I don't know, it just doesn't seem fair really for people who aren't going to use it. It's definitely a great idea. I mean, unity, people can meet up there, play their sports there. I love to play basketball, all kinds of things, and I meet a lot of people doing that. So if I can utilize the resources, I think it'd definitely be awesome to meet new people.
So there you have it. It seems that some students are for, while others are against the idea of the recreation center. Some students feel it'll bring added activity to the campus, while others feel it is unfair to tack on a $140 fee to their tuition. I'm Megan Sands, and that's it for this episode of Poly Talk. We'll see you next time.